Hey guys, good morning, welcome to the live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HEMC Greece, compliant with ESMA. EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Recording in progress.
Hey guys, welcome to Stocksnipertrading. This is our Friday last session for the week. This is our closing power hour session. We appreciate all you guys joining. We're going to close the markets, go into Wall Street close. We're going to be we're going to chart US 30 and NASDAQ. We were just trading the sell-off in our Discord channel. We had a lot of fun in there. So hopefully guys, you had a trailing stop loss, you got out, secure some pips for a Friday, and then here's the official bounce right off the bottom. These are pretty much your three soldiers here. They're ignited bars, continuing push up. So what can go down can come right back up. So don't get too greedy, especially on a Friday, guys. You know the drill, okay? So over here on the right, we've got Bookmap. This is on right now the S&P. We've been watching this for starting like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We just wanted to see. I wanted to get your feedback, guys. If this helps you better by looking at overall SPY, or do we look at individual Dow Jones and NASDAQ? Everyone is trading different indices, so it's hard to look at everything. So maybe this one will give us a bit broader picture of the overall indices. And Yoda mentioned maybe we should look at this, so we listened to Yoda. So welcome guys, thank you everyone for joining. I'm going to get started with a top-down analysis, and I'm going to remind you guys, proper risk management, trading in a Friday. Look at your account, your profit. How have you been trading today? How is your week going? Maybe you got back-to-back 2 weeks of profitable weeks. Just please trade smart is what I'm trying to say. Things can get pretty erratic into a Friday close, especially when we get into 3 p.m., 3:30, then the final imbalance period. So, but let's have some fun. Let's get into it. And let's start off with the Dow. So if you guys are in any trades, please watch and monitor them to the best of your ability. I'm going to do a quick top down. I'm not going to take too long. Let's get just right into it. Okay. So we're all the way up here today. We opened, we came down. That's our low of the day. I don't think we'll get down to our low of the day the way how our volume is still holding. And this is where we want to see maybe a pivot if we can get down here. We were pushing down before they just had this reversal. If you guys know that Biden and the team were on for Bidenomics, whatever it's called, but the clown show. is what we like to call it. So I'm surprised he was awake to make it out there, so that's good. He made an appearance, but that's our administration here in the US. What can we do? Over here, this is our high. Okay, so we came up to here. Remember what we marked in the morning? We were watching this high, 560. Okay, so they pushed it up just a little bit, and that's kind of where it pushed down right over here. So what we're watching now, the volume is in between like this daily range in here. So we're going to see this afternoon, are they going to continue with this aggressive pumping up here and close it up here and, you know, continue to squeeze shorts on a Friday, or are they going to start to continue to bring it down into here? So we are extremely still overbought up here. So we just cooled off the RSI coming down to 70 from on the daily when we were 75. Now it's bouncing. So we're going to see if we can continue to get that next leg down, maybe going into next week, and then really breaking down and having the sell-off that the market needs to cool off over here. But it's not there yet. It's still holding. So let's just go into the 1 hour. We still have a lot of volume in the candle. We just had the nice sell right now, starting at 1 o'clock. So this was when Biden administration came in, talking about manufacturing and everything. And it was fun, guys. I had a lot of fun in the Discord channel. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun in there. Carlos with the heavy sells was pushing the market down, and it came all the way down here. So that's our hourly bottom where it just came down. Just let's mark it with a white line here. And it pushed all the way back up, and we're opening right now, new hourly candle, 2 o'clock. Okay, maybe a market momentum, a change in the market. But what we want to look at is 50% of this big red candle. Open, close. Where's half of it? Like right around this area. So when I look to the left of the chart, it kind of lines up with support there. I bring it across, turns to resistance there. Again, resistance above those bodies, and 50% is right there. So I'm going to bring this red box across, and if we can stay below here for power hour, then maybe we're going to continue to push down and start to fill these wicks below us. But our hourly support, what we have to really watch and keep an eye on is this area right here, 450. 35,450. This is what we want to see if we can break down into here. It might consolidate in here, and it might push up just a little bit further up through here. If we do, maybe like target this high up here, 520, like right around here. Okay, and now we're going to go into the 5 minutes. Let's get in there. Okay, so nice big head and shoulder, high of the day. They tapped it up there. It got real ugly in Wall Street. I'm not going to lie. I got caught in some drawdown in here. I had to close out close at a loss, and then I just went and grabbed some breakfast and came back, and I waited for Biden to come into the market, and then I collected pancakes with Biden. I started shorting it myself and then really hammering it down in here. We were all in the Discord channel, so it was a lot of fun. So I encourage everyone on Zoom, everyone get in the indice channel, get in your channel that you like, forex or commodities, and share your charts with everybody and have fun and put your input in there, and don't be shy and just join the group in there and have some fun. Okay, so we came down, we found our bottom right there. Okay, that's our hourly bottom. We have our support line that it's showing us right there, and you can see it on Bookmap right in here, 4590 on SPY. There's your critical support. We're coming right back up to the neckline here. So if we can stay below here, maybe we can continue to sell. If it kind of closes below maybe this yellow line and start to push down, but let's see if it actually taps into here and see what happens. And maybe we're going to push down. This is one leg down and one leg V recovery. So we might consolidate now in between maybe this range. If you don't feel comfortable trading in here, let's see if it starts to create a neckline. Let's see if it just maybe settles down in here, and we'll see the next leg. Next leg has a probability of breaking out, maybe an impulse up to that white line, maybe getting rejected if we continue with this selling pressure, and then maybe we can look to add some sells below here going into power hour, and maybe take it back down into here and see if we can physically break this low and continue to push down. But right now it's coming right back up to this area. So this is what I mean, guys. Even if it's a nice move coming down, you know, like trailing stop loss or secure. Like even from here, this move all the way down to there, it's 110 pips just on that. So you have to secure something, because look at, in 5, 10, 15 minutes, it came all the way right back up. Okay, so no trade is safe, especially on a Friday. I kept reminding you, get your money and get out. Okay, so that is US 30. Let's quickly just move over to NASDAQ. And we'll keep these side by side and we'll watch what's happening. Very similar. Okay, NASDAQ broke down, came down. So critical levels. Remember, guys, our webinar that we started Monday? So just look at your critical levels right there. I'm sure that everybody at SST had a green box right there and brought it across, and you had your green box. So when we walked right into this zone, if you're selling, you have to just think about making a decision down there. Either close your trade, have a trailing stop loss, close 80%, keep 20% running, whatever. Just understand that a decision needs to be made here, because if you don't, the market will decide for you, and it's decided that it wants to come back up and take all your profit away. So don't get greedy in these markets, guys. That's all I'm trying to say. We are retail traders, so just get your pips, get your goal, and get out of these markets. Unless you have other intentions, you're looking to hold over the weekend and go into next week and with a bigger, that's up to you. But if you're coming scalping these markets, you have to have the right mindset. Okay, so AI and all this BS is pumping up the markets, and all this tech, this inflated bubble. It reminds me of the 90s when tech was pumping, and then we had the crash. That's what I think is going to happen in a couple. I don't know when. Everyone asks me when is it going to happen, Ron. I have no idea, but there's no way the markets can sustain this. I'm sorry. I'll have that debate with anybody that thinks that this is healthy for the markets when the real economy is really, really suffering. And they keep with this BS. The job reports are good. It's because people are working 3 jobs, but they just go over all these shitty numbers. People are working 3 jobs just to make ends meet, but they're saying that it's still a healthy job market. It's not. One person cannot survive on 1 job. They got to get 2 jobs. Some families are working 3 jobs. Yeah, they're working. It's showing a healthy jobs, but no one can pay their bills. So they're forced to work 2, 3, 4 jobs. I don't believe all those CPI numbers. They're fixed. Yeah, Biden gave his speech on how well the U.S. economy is doing. Yeah. It's all smoke and mirrors. Okay, our high of the day came right up exactly tweezer top to yesterday's high. Is he done now? Okay, so Biden is going to take his nap now. And over here, 50%. So we are still above this right now. Okay, so we're gonna put a green box above here if we're trading into this. We still have to respect 50% of the volume is still bullish on NASDAQ. So we got this double bottom here. Maybe next week. Like we got to pick Yoda's brain and find out when tech is finally going to cool off, because I'm not a tech guy, and I don't I don't believe that this is a real healthy rally up here. I think it needs to start coming down. But next week, if we start closing below these levels, this is when we all have to consider the market breaking down below here. When it happens, we got to be patient and we got to wait for it. But it's not there yet. Okay. So we have a strong daily candle on NASDAQ today. Hourly. Okay. We just pulled back with Biden. Okay, it was coming all the way up, staircase coming up right up to here. Then at noon came down, closed 50% below. So let's just draw a white line there, because it is still hourly resistance in the market. We're still respecting it and pushing down. So we came all the way down, nice big red move. We came all the way down, right down into here, lining up with hourly support over here to the left of the chart. And we pushed right back up, okay? And we opened 2 p.m., came right up to that hourly, and now we're pushing down. So we're going to see, can we break, maybe continue to push down and break here, 15,720 right here for NASDAQ, and maybe we can continue to push down, okay? but it could also come right back up for a double top up here. Okay, so we're going to be patient. We're going to set up our 5-minute chart. Okay, so that was our drop, come down, and you can see, guys, like even here, like this level, like if you have to zoom out a little bit, like right in here, you can see this morning 9:45. Okay, holding Wall Street, holding, going into 10, 11 o'clock, still holding. So just take this green box, and if you brought it across, that sell came right into that green box, and RSI came right down to 30. So that's a nice little profit take. And then you can also close your sell position, and when you're closing in demand, you're maximizing your sell, and what you can do is you can maybe buy. You got to find where the buyers are. So you're closing your sell. You could have just bought right here, and you could have grabbed 20, 30, 40, 50 pips coming right back up. So that's how you can maximize on a couple trades. And now we're coming right back up, okay, up to here. This area above this hourly was support. Finally, we started to break down. It consolidated red, green, red below, but still this box is still holding. If we bring it across, it's red box, okay? We're still below it. So now we might trade inside here. We're going to start to see, can we start to break down, come down in here, or is it going to push back up here and come up to the high of the day again? So we're going to keep these two side by side, and then we'll add some EMAs. Okay, so we got NASDAQ on the right. We have US 30 on the left. Let's add a 9 EMA. Okay, so we're right at the 9 EMA. 9 EMA, we're right above it on NASDAQ. Let's add a 200 EMA. So we're right at the 200. So this is where it might get choppy, consolidate. We're making our neckline. And let's add the 200 on NASDAQ. Okay, all the way down in here. Okay, I'll give you guys these charts if you want in Zoom. I know you guys already have your charts ready to go. Okay, did everyone watch Biden? Did you guys even know about it? That's one thing. Some people had no idea about that. It was scheduled for 1:15 p.m. Eastern, but normally Biden is fashionably late. And the market took a nice little dip, and then it came right back up. Marcos, thank you. All the way from Brazil, thank you. We appreciate you. Okay, so what are our thoughts? Okay, everybody on YouTube and everybody in Zoom, what are our thoughts on these indices? What do we think we're going to get? Are we going to get another pushed leg coming down on US 30 and NASDAQ, another leg coming down? Do you think it's going to hold and maybe they're going to squeeze some shorts? Because there's a pile of shorts that are trying to short it on a Friday. So the market could continue come up here and squeeze shorts out of the way on a Friday and cause a bullish move back up here. If we're inside here and we're consolidating, then maybe we allow it to consolidate, and maybe we don't make a move yet. Or if we're speculating, I recommend start small with speculation, because if the trade goes against you, you can easily cut it and minimal loss, and then regroup and then look for another move. And guys, I know you guys are sick and tired of me saying this, but again, just look at your profit loss. How have you done today? How have you done this week? How have you done last month? Are you ahead? Let's say maybe you started a phase 1 challenge this week and you're doing really well. Ask yourself, what is your plan going into the end of the day? How much are you willing to risk? I'm only risking a certain amount because I came out of drawdown from Wall Street. I recovered. I want to end the Friday in profit. I'm above my daily goal, but I'm only risking a little bit more. I don't want to go into, again, that mindset, going back into drawdown, ending Friday, thinking about it on a weekend, ruin my weekend, and then get back into the markets Monday. I want to end the week positive, just like you guys. And then we can have a nice relaxing weekend. We don't need to think about too much. We can sleep good. We're not in drawdown. We haven't blown up accounts. And then we come back stronger in the markets next week. And we can continue to compound our accounts. Learn the discipline. I've already had 20 people message me, say, Ron, we're done for the day. I'm off to enjoy the weekend, have fun in the power hour. So I understand what they're doing. I appreciate that. They've hit their goals, and they're telling me, I say that like they tell me just to with ownership. They just want to tell me that they're done for the day, and I'm proud of them. You know, it's not easy. I know the markets are still going to move. There's still pips to be made, but there's nothing better than hitting your daily goal and walking out of these markets. So we're continuing to push up now, okay? So careful shorting. If you guys are trying to short, we're above the VWAP now. Remember this 4,600 level from Wall Street? This was a big level. It's been a big level all day today. There was a huge block order at this 4,600. And right now we're still holding it and coming right back up. So it is technically bullish right now. So we gotta be cautious. Victor, you're in buys. Nice. Where did you buy? Like right now, this leg, or did you get in down at the bottom? Okay, so let's watch where this is going to close to in the next 2 minutes. What do I think of smart money concept? I think it's great. Whatever concept you use, make sure you learn it. That's all I preach. If you're going to learn a new strategy, new concepts, just make sure you learn it. They're all good. SMC, I'm not too familiar with what ICT is. I'm not too educated on it. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's something really, really good too. As long as you understand it, that's the only thing. When you're learning something, make sure you understand it fully and practice it. And if it helps you trade, that's great. Just whatever, guys. All I preach is make trading simple. That's all that's how I learn. I want to learn as simple as possible. I was part of old courses back in the day, and they were so complicated and they were so expensive, and I wasted so much money when I look back at it that I learned absolutely nothing. They were very complicated and they cost a lot of money. So I'm all about simplicity. Just try and learn something that's very simple. To me, this is the easiest strategy. Trap it. This is the sniper trapping gap. If you just right in here, okay? If we know that volume is going to move in 3 directions, okay, all it requires is patience and some discipline. It's going to trade maybe in here and consolidate in here. That's where it could possibly move. And another move, if you understand how if you pour volume in a cup and you pour too much volume, it will probably spill. So maybe we'll spill, if we add volume, we'll spill, like not spill, but we'll break out of here, and it will break out. Then we look for a retest to flip this zone, and this will be our new block of bids in the market or support. And maybe we're going to make a new higher high and we can go into a buy. If it's trading in here, it's accumulating. Just requires patience. Yes, you can trade inside there, but it's like micro scalping in there. And then the third possible direction is it breaks down here, and maybe we'll come back up and retest this, and then we make this like a resistance zone, and maybe it pushes back down in here. To me, when I learned this, I'm like, why didn't I learn this from day one? Why was I learning all these complicated concepts? So for me, that's very simplistic. And it just, yeah, you could, there could be a body that closes above and retests, and we go in a buy, and it'll go up to here, and then it come right back down. That's trading, okay? That's trading. But if you look at this with consistency and like probabilities, with proper risk management, you can do really well. Does it always work? No. There's no strategy in trading that always works, okay? And also, I'm a person of time and sales. It's an auction, okay? The markets are an auction. Every 15 minutes, there's new momentum coming in the market. Every 30 minute, every hour, every 4 hour, new volume, new volatility comes into the markets. So I'm looking at the clock right now. There's 4 more minutes left, but it's going into 2:30. So I'm waiting now for 2:30 candle. Leanne, on Discord tutorials, education videos, yeah, we have a lot of videos. We have some people say we have too much education and it's overwhelming. I'm just being honest. I'm telling you what snipers say about our education. There is a lot of videos. There's a lot of webinars, and they're not short. Each webinar we did is about two hours approximately, and we have over 100 of them. There's courses. There's boot camps. There's a lot, and we keep creating more and more and more, and we're not going to stop. We're going to continue creating more and more and more content. I listen to a lot of the team. They tell me, Ron, we need a webinar on this. Then let's do it. We try our best to teach new style of trading. We started one this week, Monday. It's more of a zoom out approach. So it's not like this. This is more intricate trading. I'm going to be honest, this is not for everybody to trade this type of style, okay? And I'm being completely honest. Some traders have tried this and they say, Ron, I completely hate this style of trading, and I understand. It's not for everybody. So there is other ways of trading. So that's why we introduce it's like similar style, but now you're just not looking intricate at individual candles. You're looking at the bigger picture. So we kind of introduced this model where you can look at critical levels in the market and then apply your zones. And like over here, like I'm just looking over here, like this is a critical zone in the market where it was resistance right here, resistance right there. It turned to support, turned to support. So if you see this, I would bring this box across and make it a zone for the future. So if it ever, like this is what we were looking for today. If it was going to continue to break this zone, it would have came down here, and it possibly would have came down here and bounced. This would have possibly been a nice area to buy, but they held it here at the hourly, and that was the next level to buy. So this is a level. It's sitting, it's resting. So you can wait for the volume to come to you naturally, and when it gets there, you don't have to get really intricate to look at the bodies. When it comes down there, you can use some indicators like right here. RSI is down to 30, so some of you guys trade with that. Look for confluences, and when it's hitting the box, RSI is oversold, then maybe you don't need to look for a retest candle and impulse, like anything. You just look at the bigger picture. So maybe just buy anywhere above that green box, place your stop loss. You know, like I'm a 50% trader, so the next zone is down to here. If you want to place your stop loss 50% there, and then where's your TP? You can probably try to take it and hold it to the next upper zone. It might take you a while to get up there, but it's less stressful. You're not watching individual candles and things like that. You can set it and forget it, put your TP, and hopefully it gets up there. But this is a less stressful way of trading. You just reduce your risk. You let the trades run a little bit longer. It's completely different than scalping the markets, but it's another style. And I want your feedback, guys, next week. I want you guys still to practice it and let me know, and then we can do more trading sessions with that style with alerts. And like if it's coming to an area and I get an alert, we can hop on a Zoom call and just start looking at it. Okay, so this 50 RSI, I know some of you guys use RSI. So RSI, really silly indicator. It oscillates between 0 and 100. Okay, and 50 is the psychological midpoint. Okay, so anywhere in here. So if we draw like a box here, we're right there. This is neutral. 50 is neutral. Okay, it's anybody can take over here. The strength can increase with bulls and can take it back up here, or the strength can decrease with some bear selling pressure and push it right back down here. So this is why we're consolidating, where RSI came all the way down to 30 and bounced, and we're right back here. So we're going to see this afternoon. Is it going to continue to maybe push down in here and maybe we can sell this leg coming down? Or is it going to hold in here and maybe continue to break out? Then we can buy above this red box and maybe continue breaking it out above here. Okay, so if you are using this RSI indicator, we're right at the neutral area where we're having consolidation. So it's anyone's move now. So we got to allow it to continue to develop. And then we have live liquidity over here. So this is another confluence. Right now we're watching SPY. We can go to Dow, we can go to NQ, we can look at NASDAQ individual indices, but this is a broad picture of the overall market. And right now, currently, we're still above the VWAP. Lots of heat, okay? So we got a lot of heat up here and a lot of heat up here. So there's a lot of liquidity. This is where the institutions are going to accumulate, okay? So if you want to trade in here, you got to understand that you're trading in a very tight zone, and there's no direction currently right now. It's building its neckline. I wish we started this call a little earlier, like maybe 1 o'clock in here, and I guarantee you would have been in sells with us coming down. Ilian, do I use RSI for all my trades in Confluence? I don't. Like, I use it to look. Like, I look for something, but I don't keep it on my chart and just trade off of it. I know a lot of traders trade off of it. Anytime it goes to 70, they sell. Anytime it goes 30, they buy. Sometimes, yeah, it works, but if you continue doing that, you're going to get caught and you're going to get trapped. And then you're going to get really, really squeezed, okay? I'm sure all of us on here, let's be honest with ourselves, I'm sure all of us have shorted a security that's been at 70 and 75, and they kept pumping it and pumping it and pumping it, and we either had a big loss or blown accounts because we keep adding sells thinking it's going to break down, and it never does. And all it is small pullbacks. It's a red candle, catches a wick at like the 90 MA, and then continues to go back up, makes a new high. We're in drawdown on that, and we add another sell, and then it just keeps doing that. And yeah, we get in trouble. So I personally don't take sells just because of RSI, but I use it with price action. If things are closing below certain levels, and that is at a certain point, yes, then I do use it as confluence. As everybody should. You should have multiple confluences. Some of you guys use a MACD indicator. Some of you guys use stochastics. Some of you guys use Fibonacci. Some use RSI. Some use moving averages. We're using a VWAP technical indicator right over here. Here's the cumulative volume delta indicator, which I really like over here, but it's a live liquidity CVD indicator. It's not the same if you find one on TradingView, because this is not like real live liquidity. This is live. This is rhythmic data's liquidity as pending orders are coming into the live market. And I really like the VWAP as opposed to a moving average, because this is like a nice 2-in-1 indicator, because it calculates volume and price. So it gives you a lot of data. you guys have any questions before we get into Power Hour? Power Hour, okay, someone's going to ask, is the last hour of the trading day for New York Stock Exchange, 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern. Alien, no worries. I know you're new to trading and you're asking questions. That's what we're here for. We're here to help everybody at all levels, whether today's your first day of trading or you've been trading 30 years in the markets. We're not above the markets. We're just like you. We're regular retail traders, just trying to pass some knowledge to everybody and help out. We're not saying we're perfect traders. Never have. I take losses just like everybody else. I try to just practice proper risk management when I trade, and I've gotten really disciplined over the years about that because I used to always over leverage my accounts, always. And I found that I was going nowhere in trading. I was just taking financial losses. Then I really had to take my trading serious and stop gambling with it. And since then, I've never looked back. And I want you guys to learn this too. That 0.5%, 1%, I know it doesn't sound like much, but it can help change your life. And prop firms are getting better now, okay? With reducing the daily restrictions of trading, that takes pressure off of trading. So now if you do a prop firm and you're trying it out, you don't have the restrictions that some other traders had in the past where they had to finish phase 1 in 30 days. So if you're in drawdown and you only have 5 more days left, then you're forcing trades and you're over leveraging when you don't need to. Those days are gone. So I hope all prop firms follow that lead and we'll make it better. So if it takes you 3 months to get 5%, then it takes you 3 months. But just that's natural trading. Because if you have a bad day, maybe next day you want to take a day off. And that's normal. That's how trading is. Take a day off. But that day off shouldn't affect you on your that you only have 4 more days left. Like you should naturally just be able to take a day off and come back in the markets when you're ready. If you want to take a week off of trading, take a week off. But that's finally, that's good. Because I know not a lot of people have funds to deposit in the market themselves. So prop firms are the next best thing. Okay, so US 30 now is coming down. Let's see if they break it, can close. It's kind of like a M top. Okay, so it came right up here, came up, back down, came back up, coming back down. Let's see if we can break and maybe close and then maybe a retest inside this box or right by the box, and maybe we can continue to push down. Nasdaq is coming down as well. Okay, so we're going to close in 60 seconds. Let's watch the close. Let's watch the close for Nasdaq as well. We're right back again at 4,600, this VWAP. It's like a magnet today. All day, this 4,600 has been printing a lot of orders here. Right shoulder, Carlos. Are you in the sell, Carlos, again? Or okay, so here we go, guys. We're breaking. Watch Nasdaq too. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to see the official close of volume below here. That's what we need to see, number one. Okay, is it going to close down here? Then the next candle, we assume it's going to open green to come up and retest at least half of the volume or the breakout area right here. But it could close near the low and open ignited and just drop. So sometimes you have to be ready for that. Here's the close. 4 seconds. We're right at the VWAP too, so it's probably going to open green with some bids. It's opening right here, red. Let's see if it flips green. Look at the low. Did it take out the low yet? No, so it's green. So maybe we're going to see it come right back up, but get ready. If you guys are looking to trade, go through the motions again. Go back into your MT4. Make sure you have the right lot size in, the right security, so you're not making a mental mistake on a Friday. Go through the motions. And how much are you willing to risk on a trade? Everybody's risk is different. Okay, so it's a little doji candle just hanging in there right below here. That's the 9 EMA and the 200. Okay, now it got rejected. Okay, I'm going to sell now. I'm entering a sell. Right now, I'm entering a sell. Okay, so it held, it broke the low, I'm in a sell. So what I'm looking for now is, can it drop down? I'm going to place my stop loss maybe above the high, like above here, the red zone. My stop will be up there. What I'm looking for to see is, can it come back down, test this double bottom down in here. So I'm going to give it a little room to breathe to see if we can continue to come back down. But there could be possibly pullbacks, guys. Okay, so it could come down just a little bit and come right back up into this box. It could come up here, but then we got to look for more selling pressure to push it down and then come back down into here and drop. So, but I'm in a sell. I like how it's set up right now. If it pulls back, I'm giving it enough room to breathe where I can allow it to come back up and maybe pick up more offers and then come down further. And let's see if we can get it back down to the level where we came down to, and then maybe going into power hour, if it's coming down, maybe we break this and maybe we have a Friday continued selling pressure. But also, if you want to have a tighter stop loss, there are some traders that use tighter stop losses. You could go 50%. I'm a 50% trader too, to test 50%, but you can see the 9 EMAs right there. So if you have a 50% stop loss, like right there, it's very, very tight. The only way you can kind of get into this trade is if you hit it and it just drops. So it wants to always, bodies want to come and retest the 50%. It's kind of the mid, it's kind of like the golden zone of the volume. Wants to come and test it, and we'll see if it continues to maybe hold and push down. Maybe I got in too early. That could have been the case, but just following the rules. It closed below, it opened, it retested, and was pushing down when I got in the sell. Unfortunately, it's a 5-minute candle, and there's still 2.5, 3 minutes left on it, and it's coming up right now. So now I got to see, can it come up and maybe fall into some offers, and the offers will push it right back down. But I have to have a stop loss too. I got to have a stop loss. Just in case, because I don't want it to break out above me up here. Yeah, it's about a 40, 50 pip stop loss. Look at the size of the candle. Like, look at the size of the previous red candle. Okay, just the previous red candle is 40 pips. So that's what I mean. I've lowered my lot size. And in 1 more minute, we have a new 15-minute candle coming in the market too. Okay, so we're still, the 15s are in this box here. I don't like how this 15-minute is shaping up now, and we got to see if it will close as a hanging man. If this flips into a bullish pin bar or a hammer candle, I gotta man my stop loss, and I maybe have to exit this trade. But it's going to close in 30 seconds, and it's right at that daily yellow line, so it's at that critical area right there. Yeah, I'm probably going to get stopped out too. But it's still in this consolidated box, so I'm giving it some room to breathe. I know some traders are going to say, Ron, that's a big room to let it breathe. That's why I've lowered my lot size. There's no momentum in the market right now. This is where I was adding sells in the market when we were dropping. Right now we're consolidating, so I'm speculating in here too. If it comes back down here, if I'm still in the trade, and it comes back down here and closes below here and gives me more opportunity, then I'm going to double my lot size down in there again. And this is to the bias. I think we're all hoping for a Friday sell-off. You know, we cannot keep that bias that Friday is always going to sell off. You know, maybe that will come back and haunt me right now. What do I mean by lowering the lot size? Is I was trading with standard lots over here, and I made some good profit selling that move coming down earlier before this call. And now I don't want to give back all of that money, so now I'm trading with a 0.2, which is lowering my lot size. $2 per pip as opposed to $10 per pip. And that's why I'm giving it more room to breathe, but I think I'm going to get stopped out. I'm just watching what's going to happen at this block right here. Okay, so we got rejected at that block. Still following to see where this will push down, if it can push down in here. But if it's coming breaking up, I'm going to take that loss. It's going to be a $100 loss. Can we get Biden to come out again? Can anybody push Biden out here again? Why is it always when we start these Zoom calls we get the worst volume? Could have started it earlier over here. I'm still in the sell. I'm still in it. I'm in drawdown. I'm still holding it. I'm still in. Ilian, you will get stopped out because I copied your trade. I hope not. I hope not. I hope we don't get stopped out. But that's trading. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. At least we learn how to close a trade at a loss. A lot of traders still haven't learned how to close trades. They're holding them forever. Like they'll hold this sell into next Friday. If the trade doesn't go our way, we got to accept the loss and move forward without over leveraging. That's what we need to learn. If you go in big, yes, then you're just banking that you nail this trade 100%. Good luck doing that every single day trading, especially scalping the markets. It's not easy to do that. Every time you copy trades, Ilian, you get stopped out. Maybe you should stop copying trades. Maybe you should learn how to trade. You just said you're a beginner, so stop copying trades. Learn how to trade. Take the time to stop trading and learn. Do you understand your price action? Do you understand market phases? Do you understand risk management? These things. Don't just look to copy people. You're not going to get anywhere in life by just copying. Learn a skill. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just trying to be honest. Chicks, you didn't go in the US 30 short? It was suspect? Yeah, no worries. No worries. I'm speculating. I'm testing things out myself. Okay, so we got to get ready for power hour, guys. In 9 minutes, 8 minutes here. So they could pump it out. I'm going to get stopped out. Then they bring it back down. If that's the case, I'm getting out. I'm going to get out right now. I just don't like how it's moving. I'm going to take the loss here. I'm out. And then I got to regroup. I'm going to wait now till 3 o'clock. So I'm out. I lost 40 pips on that trade. Lost 80 bucks. And I'm going to continue to wait. But I don't want to be part of a bullish breakout. I'll take my loss right there. And I got to regroup. Yeah, a 30-minute bullish spin top. Yeah, so that's why we could be breaking out bullish. So let's get ready for power hour. If it closes above here, If it takes out this block, it's going to run bullish. That's why I got out, and we can go into buys, guys. If you want, you can. That's an impulse. I'm waiting for volume to close. I don't want to get caught now where I just sold and then get in and then impulsively breaks and comes back down. So I'm going to wait now for volume to close above. The daily high is right up here, the purple line. It could come right back up to that daily high, or somewhere in this area, right over here. See the big heat up there now? So that's what you got to be careful for. If you're buying, it could be a good buy, and it could come all the way into here, but you have to respect this. This big block just came in right before power hour. So you got to be careful, okay? I'm going to wait for the full power hour, but just keep in mind that big block up there. So here's the close. Let's see the close, and there could be a pump 5 minutes before power hour. You know, if it closes above here and retests, it could break up there, but there's a lot of heat showing up here. Okay, so it did close. If it comes down to retest this, could grab some bids in here and go back up. But I'm going to wait for 5 more minutes till we get into the new hourly candle. Heat is liquidity. Heat is liquidity. There are offers up there. So there are everything up there. They're all pending orders up there. Can we watch Dow? Yep. let's take a look at the hourly candle too, because we're getting a new hourly candle. So is Nasdaq going to close above here and maybe continue to the high of the day? Also US 30, can it close maybe above this green box and maybe continue to fill the wick up to this white line and continue to push up here? Or is it going to close below this? So that's what we're watching right at this area here. Okay, so it's coming right back down. Bearish engulfing candle. How is it going to react at this yellow daily line or the 9 EMA? Nasdaq is retesting the breakout area here. Oh, we'll see if it can come down and close. Push down. Okay, so maybe they came up, they took out the high here, coming right back down. We're leading into power hour now in the next 90 seconds. And if it's trading right back in the will I re-enter? Barney, yeah, if it comes back down here, yeah. My bias is sell side, but I couldn't hold that anymore. I'm not going to hold anymore, so I exited that, lost $80. If it comes back down here, maybe I will continue to get into a sell. But what my style is, I'll go like I did that with a 0.2. Maybe my next sell, if it comes down with more, I go into 0.4. And my goal is to recover what I lost, get my $80 back by doubling my lot size within still risk management, because normally I'm always trading with standard lots or doubles, so I'm trading with a 0.2, 0.4 right now because I don't want to give back what I made today. So I've reduced my risk trading this afternoon. Yeah, maybe I went into aggressive down there, but if it does come back down power hour and close back below here, then maybe we'll get that flush. I'll add a 0.4 and try and make up what my goal now is, to get back what I just lost in that trade. But I'm not going to revenge trade. I'm going to wait again. I'm going to wait now, see where it closes. This could come right back up. I could go into buys then. But what I like to do is sometimes I close a trade and then I just regroup. I think about what just happened and just regroup. A lot of traders don't do that. They just sit and hold trades and draw down forever. Okay, so this is our new hourly candle. This is our last hour of the day. Pushing down bearish. This is a critical daily line, yellow, 34,475 for US 30. Let's see if Nasdaq can come back down into this box. They could hold the selling momentum all the way to the last 10 minutes of the day. We've seen that on multiple Fridays. Okay, but pushing down, it came right up here at 35,600. Continue to push down. I like to see it maybe come back below, like here. That was me. I'm that trapped liquidity down in there. But I got out. I got stopped out. But if the market can come back down here, and get back to this trap liquidity, because there is still traders that are holding in drawdown. I just got out. But if it does come back down here, close below here, and we got this negative CVD, so it is accumulating up there. There is a lot of selling pressure accumulating, but it's still a strong move. And we're right back in the box, so I'm observing right here. Is anybody watching the UFC this weekend? Any plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything? Movies? Anything? Who was fighting? It's a great card. Gaethje and Poirier. Pereira's on the card. It's a stacked card if you guys watch UFC. Nice, Kenny. Nice. Rafi webinars on the weekend. Good. Franco Boston Pizza, we're there. Come on down. If you want to come to London, Boston Pizza, we'll be there. Okay, so maybe the market is going to close flat on a Friday. Okay, so that's it could close flat. You know, Biden came in, the market pushed down. Now it's just holding. When we look to the left of the chart, like this box where we're trading in, it's all of that craziness that happened in Wall Street. We're right back in there. So we're going to see if we can break through this box. Again, be patient, you know. We've got to see. We've got to get red volume to number one, close below that daily yellow line to even consider pushing down further. Right now they're still holding it. It's still below here. Just lack of volume right now. Ebo, you have to have a better mindset than that, okay? You just wrote, I'm the best loser trader. That's not true. You got to be more confident. You need to be more confident. You can't think like that. We've all been loser traders. Everybody here. We've all lost. Everybody here. I don't think anybody here just started trading and became a professional. We've all lost money. I lost right there. I lost. I got stopped out in front of everybody. You know, do I like that? No, but that's what trading is. Okay, it's just learning that you can take a loss, as long as you're not risking your entire account. And then just learn from it. I learned from it. I got in. I know it's my setup. I like it. Closed below. It opened like a doji. It retested and it broke. And I normally I go in. And a lot of times it just drops, you know. But this time it didn't happen. So I gave it room to also breathe more than I normally do because I went with a lower lot size. Normally I'm more disciplined than that, and I cut it earlier. But I lost too. So it's part of the game. You know, no trader is perfect. Banks even lose. But you have to have a better mindset. You got to be more confident. Just get through learning. Take your steps to learn. You're not going to learn this in a 1 hour session, especially at this time. This is a very, very difficult time to trade. The last hour of the trading, not a lot of traders trade this time. This is very, very difficult time to trade. But don't be so negative on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, because it will affect your trading. Trading is all mindset. It's all psychological. If you have that mindset, you're gonna have a long time to learn how to trade. Be confident. Big deal. We take a loss. Who cares? Everybody takes a loss, but learn from it and let's move forward. This is not easy to learn how to trade. This is very, very difficult. Trading is one of the hardest things to learn, because every situation is always different. It's like if you go to your job, okay? If you work, I'm just using anything. If you work at McDonald's and you're the hamburger guy, you're flipping the hamburgers. Every single day your job is the same. You get in there, you flip a hamburger, you put it in a bun, and you're doing that over and over. You can do it with your eyes closed. Trading is different because this setup normally works, has a good 60, 70, 80% success rate. Today it didn't work. So this is why we got to adapt as traders. Not everything is going to be as easy as flipping a hamburger with our eyes closed. You got to adapt with the market. Sometimes this trade's not going to work. But close it and then reanalyze the market without blowing up your account. And also, guys, too, like the markets are not, you know, they're manipulated. Okay, so the markets are manipulated for the banks and brokers to win. So we are at a disadvantage just before we even start trading. So you have to add that on top with everything we do. You and I are always behind on trades. Okay, so what happened with the volume? The volume just died off. Okay, we got a red bearish candle coming down. 4 more minutes to go, and then we're going to get that new 15-minute candle. Carlos, are you still holding the sell? Yeah? Have you added any more positions, or are you just still holding your original one? Oh, you just added? careful, Carlos, it doesn't squeeze you out of here. I don't know where your stop is, but careful up there. Yeah, like the market is still, it's still pretty strong. Tesla up 4.2%, Amazon up 3.4. Like Nasdaq is holding strong. Meta up 4%. Microsoft 2.5. All of these tech still holding the markets up. Is anybody in buys? Anybody buying right now? Anybody buying, testing, going in Nasdaq on a buy? Is any? Gorda, you're in buys? Yeah, yeah. You guys are in. Abdil, you're in. Selling Nasdaq loot. Yeah. Okay. So you see how everybody in the group, everyone's doing something different. We've got traders that are buying Nasdaq, traders that are shorting Nasdaq. We have traders that are buying US 30, and we got traders that are selling US 30, and then we have other traders who are just sitting on the sidelines watching. So do you see, like, we're all together here, but someone has different bias, you know? So that's trading, you know, and I respect everybody with their bias, you know. But it's nice to ask, like, why some traders are buying, why others are selling, and then you discuss it, you talk, you debate it, and then you find out, oh, okay, I see why he's buying, I see why he's selling. And then if you don't have a clear direction, you just continue to wait. And if there's no trade, there's no trade. Sometimes that's the best trade. No trade, you don't lose any money. Ruan, the NQ has over 400 orders sitting. They're pending orders. They can be pulled. They can be pulled. They're pending orders. They can be a spoof order, could be a block in the market and just get pulled. So it's not always just because we see a big block in the market doesn't mean it's going to get activated. They could pull it any minute. Okay, so we got a new 15-minute candle coming in the market. So we're still holding this daily line on US 30. Let's look at the 15. So the 15 is still holding here. If it comes up here and closes, it could continue to pop out, but I'm still waiting. Mohammed, I'm doing good, bro. How are you? Okay, so we closed right here. Again, Nasdaq is in here. It's flagging. Okay, so we're flagging above here now. Right in here. Let's flip this box momentarily green for US 30. Could get a bullish move breaking out of here. Okay, if it fills up these highs and takes out that hourly, could continue to break through here. Ayub, how are you doing, bro? I hope everything's good. We haven't seen you in a long time, man. We need you back in the Forex channel. Man, right after that the Biden here in Discord, guys, maybe we should have ended the day. It's a good sell-off. We're watching paint dry. I know. That's why, guys, please don't force trades. No drip, welcome. Okay, so we're just kind of consolidating right in here. Guys, the volume is dry right now. It's pretty dead, but it will pick up. It will pick up. Just careful trading in here. JJ, what is that? The feel it's going to maintain a bullish bias because of the hourly? Yeah, let's take a look, bro. For US 30 or for Nasdaq? Yeah, hourly is still pushing up here. Yeah, it could continue and take out that white hourly resistance right there and continue to push up for the big double top up there maybe. But we'll see how it goes into 3:30. We're almost there. We're about 10 minutes away. Lou, are you in sells on Nasdaq looking for the dump? For Nasdaq to spill over bearish, guys, we need it to break this support level, and then maybe we can drop down to that hourly and maybe down to there, going into the later 30 minutes of the day. If we're bearish on Nasdaq, we need to see it break the trend line, close below here, and maybe push down through here for a bearish move on Nasdaq. And also for breaking down for US 30. Okay, this is more of a quick entry in there, but if you want to wait below like that yellow line, that's more the daily area right there. But some traders want to speculate in here. Maybe a double top, came up, back down, neckline, came back up. Maybe if we push coming down into 330, maybe we get that Friday push. But all of us are assuming that maybe it's going to sell off on Fridays because it has a couple weeks. If we're thinking like retail traders, it's going to sell off on a Friday. What happens if that's our bias and every time we're selling, we're just selling into a block of bids and they keep bidding it up and driving it up? Then we're going to get forced out again. Like how I got forced out of that sell down in there. What if that happens again too? So we got 2 more minutes to close this, and then we're going to go into 3:30. 30-minute candle. Okay, we're going to see where it closes. Can it close below that white line for Nasdaq? Can we stay closed below here for US 30? Okay, they could dip it down again, pick up a wick, and come right back up. Let's see if we get official close below there again. Some of you guys are already in on the 1-minute sells. I see that. I'm going to continue to wait for this body to close. Anton, are you taking that 1-minute push down on Nasdaq? Yeah, let's see if Nasdaq can close below here too, and maybe we can get that push. Some of you guys have entered on the 1 minutes, okay? So I'm waiting for this final 55 seconds to close out this 5-minute bar. And then we have 5 more minutes, then the last 30-minute candle is coming in the day. So that one will bring volatility too. So I'm just going to flip this green box right now, red, just in case we do come back and we close below here. Okay, last 30 seconds. Shows momentum. Pushing down on Nasdaq. Can we get that close again? Remember, I did that. The red bar closed below that hourly. I waited and I took that sell and it faked me out. So we got to be careful here too. Maybe that same thing can happen here too. So use me as an example where I got faked out down there. Could do the same thing here. So let's wait for it to close. Okay, so it closed right below. We got an ignited bar below the 9 EMA. And let's see if it pushes down. Okay, so if it can push this green box, flip it red if you can on Nasdaq. Okay, so it still hasn't broke the low and it's coming right back up to retest again. So let's see now if it can come down again. It's coming for the retest. Okay, so this is the official retest of that zone. That green box, now I flipped it red. This is the official retest. Let's see if it comes up to half, 50% up there. And maybe if it can push down, and then maybe in the new 30-minute candle we come down and it could be a bearish move, but it's coming right back up. So careful, I haven't entered in yet again. Coming right back up. It's just trading sideways in here. You got to be careful. so it's coming right back up. Nothing, no sell, no sell on NASDAQ. Three more minutes to go, then we got our new 30-minute candle. And if you guys are new here, if you've never traded this time of the day, the last 10 minutes is the closing imbalance period on a Friday. So be very, very careful. And ask yourself, are you going to continue to trade after the close of the Wall Street? Are you going to hold any trades over the weekend? Do your prop firms allow you to hold trades? Just understand the implications if you get caught in a trade. If there's drawdown, are you going to close it before the weekend? Are you going to hold it? These are all things that you got to ask yourself. There it came up. We got rejected now. Now it's a spin top candle. NASDAQ came up and got rejected. 2.5 minutes to go. So we've exhausted half the candle now. Still have 2 more minutes to go. Can it push down and close below here? Holy lack of volume, man. Normally Fridays are moving a little bit. Biden, what did he do to the market? It's dead. I have one more trade in me, guys. I got one more trade, and my bias is sell side, but I just don't know yet. Where's Yoda? Yoda was in the Discord. I'm not sure where Yoda is right now. See too, if you're in like buys, if you're in buys, it's not going anywhere either on buys. So even if you buy, it can come down and put you in drawdown too. So it's just buyers are getting stuck, sellers are getting stuck. We have a dead market. That's unfortunately, like some of you guys said, you guys were buying. Some of you guys said we're selling. It's going nowhere. All of us are just getting trapped right now, sellers and buyers. We're consolidating. It's accumulating. This is where some of you guys are buying, some of you guys are selling, and we're stuck in the middle. Nobody's winning. The only people that are winning right now are the brokers. They're taking our spreads and our commissions from us. They're the only ones winning right now. You and I are just watching paint dry here. Okay, look at that. Okay, so now things are getting, okay, this is now, watch. Here we go. Last 10 seconds. Look at that big rejection. Okay, even NASDAQ. So let's see if they break the daily. They heard. Let's see what happens here, guys. Get ready. Okay. Look at, if you're pulling the trigger, make sure you got the right lot size in. Get ready. Here it is. Ignited bar. Open. Can it break? NASDAQ, it looks good. Oh, no. Get rid of those. Okay, it's still green, looking to break that yellow line. NASDAQ is good to go. Okay. Holy, they're holding that daily. One more snap rejection. Retest here on NASDAQ. Again, it's that doji candle that's holding this daily yellow line. Let's see if it can, just one more time they push it down. This is the new 30-minute candle. Okay, so they tested the 9 EMA. It's getting pushed down. NASDAQ retesting right here. Holy, this can be so frustrating. Just be patient, guys. Just be patient. Be patient. Let's watch what they do up here. Keep your eyes on the price. Keep your eyes on the candlestick. Look for something unusual, like how they spiked it down that first time, but we couldn't break the daily yellow line. So let's just watch. We're still inside here. Still considered bearish. We're still below the red box. NASDAQ is retesting. It's just in a very tight range. Maybe it just needs to trap a few more buyers before the next 30-minute candle pushes. It loves to test you. Yes, trading does test your patience every single day. Okay, so no sell yet. No sell. It looked like it wanted to, but that's why I have this yellow line. It's holding this critical daily yellow line here, 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 and here. We have not broke it yet. Believe me, I want to sell. I had my finger on the trigger with a zero point 0.4 lot size. I wanted to recoup my loss, but I I held when it did not break. It opened and flipped green, and I waited, and it's still coming right back up. Same with Nasdaq. So we just got to go through these motions again, and we're getting closer to the end of the day. So you got to keep asking yourself, do you want to trade and know the implications? I got one more trade in me. It's going to be a 0.4 lot if I do go in. But it will be a sell below this yellow line. Or the market is just going to close like this, flat and choppy. There's nothing we can do about that. Could make a double top C? Yeah, it could. One more time. Or what they could do is, they could do one of these. I wouldn't be surprised. If they come up bullish, take out the highs, like they take out that high, take out all the pending orders, get all the stop losses, get all that liquidity up there, and then they bring it down. Okay? That's a possibility. That could happen. Same with Nasdaq. Like I wouldn't be surprised, okay, if they do that. Same with Nasdaq. If they come up now, see all these equal highs. If they take out the high, there's the high of the day, like the purple line. If they bring a big green candle up here and then kind of last 15 minutes of the day, they come up here, take all the liquidity, the pending orders, then they bring it back down. Okay, that could happen. That is a possibility, And when you're thinking like a market maker, there is a lot of pending orders up here. There's a lot of stops. Okay, all of these sellers right here and here, everyone who's trying to sell, their stops are probably above previous highs and up here. So if your stops are up there and the market can see this, they would probably want to manipulate the market to come up here, trigger all the pending orders, take out all the stops, grab all the orders, and then take the market down. So you see here, like on 35,630, there's 65 offers right up here. Those could be stops, pending stops in the market. So the market could come up here into that block, absorb all that liquidity, trigger everything, and then come back down. So you just got to think, guys, like what are possible paths in the market? And that is one logical path. And if you're in a sell, you need to think about that. Like I know when it comes up here, you're in a drawdown. But again, we closed above this area. So Nasdaq closed above this red box. I flip it green. So I can't look to sell yet. It's still above there. It's still in this consolidated area. Same with US 30. I wanted to sell down here. It came right back up. So I don't want to force any trades. After the one I got stopped out, I'm very cautious right now. And as you guys can see, it's not good volume on either one of these indices. Boy, Rendo, every day you learn something new from trading and never ceases to. Yes, every single day you're going to learn something new. Even after 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you're going to learn. You're going to keep learning something new. Technology always keeps advancing. There's new methods of trading, new styles. Everything. It's just I love it because you're constantly learning daily. You keep your brain exercising. Yeah, it can be frustrating. It gets stressful at times. But if you just control your risk, let's all just be on the same page. If you know how much you're willing, like in that trade I took, I knew how much I was willing to lose, $100. And for me, $100 is okay because I've exceeded my daily goal, so I didn't get back. But I know for some of you guys, $100 is a lot of money. I understand that. That's why I don't like to talk how much money because it's all relative. $100 for someone trading with a $100,000 account is nothing. $100 for someone trading with a $1,000 account, yeah, that's 10% of your account. That's a huge risk. So you can't be trading with that lot size. You got to be trading something according to your account. But all I want from you guys is to learn. When you get in a trade, don't panic. Okay? Try and let a trade breathe. Try and let it play out. Yeah, you're going to go in drawdown, but follow what it's doing. Okay, so even sellers here who are selling, it's coming right back up. They're in drawdown right now, but maybe it's going to come back up and go back down, and their bias is still bearish, but they still want to stay in the trade. Okay, and now NASDAQ again is pushing back down. Is it going to close below here? It's 337. We have 3 more minutes, and then we're going to go into 340. There might not even be a trade. Okay, it might come down to the end of the day. There's no trade to be made, and if that's the case, that's the case. Then we got to wait till Sunday night or Monday morning. What's the consensus, everybody? YouTube and Zoom, what do we think? Bullish, continuing up here? Bullish, continuing up? Or do you guys think we're going to break, for Dow, break the yellow line? For NASDAQ, break below here? What are you guys thinking? I see Ness, you're bearish. Think they pin it, CL? That's the possibility. Bullish. Some of you guys are bullish. See how we're all mixed? Some of you guys are bullish, some of us are bearish. You know, who are we? That's just our analysis. The market will go the direction it wants to go. We all have our biases. Sideways, I like that one too, Rafi. That's a possibility. It could just continue just trading in here. Okay, but I'm watching the book here, so it's coming up, getting rejected, coming back down here. That's where the buyers got caught, and came right back up, lower high. The offers are piling in. Okay, so we're getting more and more offers. I like this setup now. Now we have a red bearish candle. Can it close below there again on NASDAQ? We have a red candle coming down on Dow. So let's get ready. Again, take your positions, look at your spreads, look at your lot sizing, if we're going to go into a trade. Okay, it's 340, and then, so let's see what we're doing here. Are they going to do something nasty and spike out the high and then push it down, or is it ready to come down now? Let's see, guys. Ten seconds to go. Okay, NASDAQ is a bearish engulfing candle. Okay, so we closed. Green, let's see if it gets rejected. Green on NASDAQ, it's still bullish. Be careful selling right now. Holy, they barcoded it right to the end, Carlos. Okay, so I like how it got rejected there. This nasty yellow line, can it break? Okay, here we go. Now it could be pushing down to the VWAP, and you see how the bids just got lowered down in there? Okay, so now the book is kind of shifting in here. And then we're preparing for the final 15-minute candle. Okay, we've got a lot of rejections up there. Rejections on NASDAQ. It looks like it's lined up like it wants to push bearish, but they're holding this daily yellow line. Let's get ready now. Yeah, I'm watching US 30. I don't trade NASDAQ. I watch US 30 personally. Okay, I'm going in a sell now. Now I'm entering a sell. 0.4. And good luck to me. And this is going to be the last trade of the day. I'm put my stop above where they might come hunt. And I'm looking to break down anywhere down there. So I've entered in a sell on US 30. Today has been nasty price action. I understand. Welcome to Fridays. Fridays are generally the worst days to trade because of this. We had a lot of traders in our group today that took today off. Said, I'm not trading this shit. They didn't want to give back and get frustrated and ruin their weekend, and I respect that. Okay, so NASDAQ rejected, pushing down. All that needs to do is break that low and push down. Come on, let's just get down to this VWAP and come trade into this liquidity pool over here. They're going to do their tricks here. Anton, stochastic reverse. Reverse bearish or bullish? So NASDAQ is a nice bar pushing down. Here we have 60 seconds to go into the close, and then we got our final 15-minute candle, and then the last 10-minute imbalance where it gets really wild. And also, can we close below this yellow line? Look how many times it came. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. This is the 6th time. Can we get the actual physical red volume close below there? Okay, so we're tapping the VWAP. See if we can break it and come into this area. 3555, all here, this liquidity down in here. Let's get ready for this. And we're closing in 30 seconds. Found the bids right at that VWAP. Okay, so we close below, red. See if there's going to be a quick pullback, green. If not, we hold this ignited bar. All we got to do is just break that wick and take out that 200 EMA, and it will get our drop right down into this liquidity. And come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Drop, 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 drop. Let's go. Come on. Take out that 200 for... How about everybody in the entire group, we all drop Lambo lots? Do you think we can move it? I'm joking. I'm joking. Let's try it. It's Friday, why not? Oh man. Okay, so we broke the VWAP. Now, look at the order book. Can we drop these orders to absorb everything? Because there's going to be buyers, all these bids. But can we absorb it and continue to flush this? Come on, all we need is a nice Friday flush. I know some of you guys already dipped out, okay? Don't get me wrong. That drop was 20 pips, okay? But we're looking for something bigger. We want a Friday flush. I don't know if we're going to get it. Let's go. Come on, one more leg down. Okay, see how it came up, and then we have higher time frame liquidity pushing it down. Okay, let's break now. And in the last 10 minutes, guys, I want to just warn you, it gets really, really volatile. Okay, some crazy things can happen. So just be prepared for craziness. Wow, they reversed that. Okay, so we got to go back to the original rules. 50% of this red candle, 9 EMA. Can it come right back down here? Pull back, come down. There's still a lot of time left on this candle, 2.5 minutes. Still a lot of time. This is where they could come last few minutes, come in, hunt for some stop losses up there, and then reverse the move coming back down the last imbalance period. So I'm still in it. I'm still riding this, ride or die. A lot of our power hour sessions have came right down to the wire, right down to the last minute on some of the calls. Okay, so we're pushing down. Okay, we trapped some buyers, that's good. Push it down now. Let's get it down into this liquidity down in here. And then we could really, really break this down. Come on, come on. And it's going into the imbalance period in 25 seconds. See how the big blocks just got taken out? Okay, because they just got taken out because of the imbalance period. So let's see what happens here. Let's see where we close. It's holding this 200 EMA, holding the hourly support. Come on, let's flush US 30. Okay, yeah, see, okay, there's a trap. They set the trap. Let's see if it holds ignited and breaks down this white line. Yeah, it's the ugly green bar. It's ugly, guys. Last 10 minutes is bullshit. Sorry, Kenny. Yeah, okay, I'm closing that. I'm out of that position. That's it. That position is closed. Man, I recovered down there at the break even and I didn't get out. I wanted that hourly break. My fault. That's the problem with trading Friday the last few minutes. Yeah, I'm out, guys. They saved the market. But that's it. I don't care if it goes up or down. I'm done. That's it. I got to preserve some profit today. Yeah, if you're shorting, you need to take quick pips. JJ, was my bad. I know. I doubled my lot size too to make up for that loss. I did, but I wanted that, that Friday sell-off right there. My mistake. I should have got out. But, again, go back and we all talk about the woulda, shoulda, couldas. What happens if it broke down and it was a big red candle coming down here? We'd all be jumping up and down and dancing right now. That's just how the market plays out. Cosman, what profit? We lost all trades today. Well, I was trading by myself earlier, so I don't know about you, what you're talking about. Guys, I don't know how much more of these power hour sessions I'm going to do. It's been really shitty, especially in these summer months, because a lot of traders are getting trapped. So I don't want to continue to do these if a lot of traders are getting trapped in these sessions. But let's see where they close it. flat close. Holy. Guys, we should have ended like, in the Discord when we had that sell. We shouldn't even started this power hour call. Nothing positive came out of this. Just a lot of disgruntled, unhappy people here, and I'm part of that. So I didn't want to ruin everyone's weekend. I took losses too, but that's trading. If you guys don't understand that, then you got a lot to learn in trading. Okay, guys, but that's it for me. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Sorry about what happened there. And just enjoy your weekend, guys. And I'll see you guys Monday. We'll release the schedule on Sunday. Things might change up with the scheduling, but we'll let everybody know. So thank you, guys. Have a good weekend, everyone. And God bless. Take care.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to the live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys. My partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell. Okay, I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AAAFx, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips, and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.